Hey guys, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is the Saturday check-in. It is November 2nd, 2024, and thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the blog. Then make sure that you check out the podcast at podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com. Follow me on all the social medias. You'll find the links down below. And check out my upcoming book, Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations, scheduled for publication November 16th, 2024. Guys, this right here, this is the ISBN number receipt documentation. I did it. I'm so fucking excited right now. Just trying to fill out the information for the ISBN, because you have to be crystal freaking clear with everything. Like the title, you got to make sure that everything is just perfect, because there's no takey backsies. And that was scary in amongst itself, is the fact that I typed fast and I was stopping and I was like pushing each individual key on the keyboard and spelling it out and making sure that it's all taken care of. The reflection that you see in my glasses right now is me talking to the editor and having the editor do some last minute look at things, because he sent me over a file that isn't meshing well with Amazon. So I'm just like, hey, WTF, can I use the files that you've sent over for this, or what's going on? But yeah, I got my ISBN number, guys. So freaking exciting. And this weekend is going to be just me getting everything finalized and sent into Barnes & Noble and Amazon, and going from there. This, even though I'm not done yet, I feel so beyond freaking accomplished. It's not even funny. And yeah, it's surreal. So anyways, look for more information about the book coming up really soon, and I'm going to have an entire order section on the book website to where you can order directly from Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Apple Books, Google Books, and Kobo. Amazon, or Apple, Google, and Kobo might not be readily available at the time, at like November 16th, when the book is fully published. But it will be eventually. I'll let you guys know well in advance what's available and what's not, and I'll even I'll put like little asterisks next to those ordering options. But the ebook will be available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, as well as the printed version. That's what I'm talking to the guy about right now anyways. So, oh my lordy, lordy. It has been a very long but fast week. I can't believe that we're already November 2nd and that it's already Saturday. Like, it seems like this week, like I said, was both long and quick all at the same time. And Did my couple of cold plunges, had really good time with that. I was supposed to do a cold plunge yesterday, but my friend sent me a message and was like, we're not doing our Friday cold plunge. Sorry, I'll see you Monday. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll check in with you Sunday to find out where we're going to be. So that was actually kind of good because yesterday I had so much shit like back to back, back to back, back to back. Like I couldn't even think of like how I was going to do the cold plunge and then be done by 8 to take a shower, be done by 8:30 to take or to do a 9 o'clock doctor's appointment, to then turn around and meet up with my sister at 11. And it was just like too much going on. Um, but it all worked out. Uh, so I don't know if I told you guys yet or not, but I started counseling again. And this counselor is for helping me try to get the diagnosis of ADHD. And she's thinking that it's possibly OCD. But, we've only had 2 sessions. And so some of the things that I've presented go into multiple categories. And I told her, I said, yeah, that's the problem that I'm having with my own self-diagnosis and like taking all of the mental health courses that I have taken just to kind of get like a better idea of like the who, what, when, where, why, and how come of everything. And she said, it really does help the fact that you have a mental health background and that you've taken these courses. And so like, I feel like I'm able to just tell you as it is, clinician style, and you understand everything without me having to like hold your hand and walk you through the steps. And I'm like, well, if there is something that I don't understand, I am going to like question you on it, like, teacher, I need help type situation. And she started laughing. She's like, okay, that's fair enough. But one of the things that she wants to circle back to is the trauma associated with the house fire back in 2003. And she's thinking that some of what is presenting now in my day-to-day life may be part of that unresolved trauma from losing the house and being homeless and all that other stuff, along with the fact that I had 2 parents that were active in their addiction, one parent who's still very active in their addiction, one parent who has passed, and all of that culmination of things. And so she gave me a worksheet of things that she wants me to do between now and our next meeting. And so, yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this plays out, not only as a client, but also as somebody who has a better grip on their mental health and has taken classes and stuff like that. She did she did tell me about a terminology that I've never heard before, and it was called internal family structure or internal family system. And I'm not too familiar with that, but apparently it's like the internal monologue that some of us have. At times, that internal monologue takes on different voices and personalities and personas. And she said that that is a coping mechanism from childhood and dealing with PTSD and other situations like that. So she wants to explore some of those ideologies and therapies to see how everything kind of culminates and comes together. And at first I thought she was going to try to say that it's DID, which is dissociative identity disorder or multiple personality disorder, as it used to be called. it still may go that direction, but as of right now, she's labeling IFS, and so this is a whole new realm of like mental health for me, and I got to do a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of a shallow dive on it so that I'm better informed as to the modality and the methodology behind treating IFS, and what some people with IFS deal with and everything else. So then that way I can, when we have our next meeting or whatever, I can be like, I looked into it a little bit more, and yeah, I think I have this. Yeah, I don't think I have this. So, a lot of stuff on my plate right now. A lot of good things. Halloween was very, very boring, very low key, very vanilla for me. In previous years, I've gone out and done everything. I also used to take my niece trick or treating, which, being in her 20s now, she can't really trick or treat. So I stayed home. I watched a live stream of some people doing like Halloween rituals, and that was really fun, entertaining, and informative. And one of the things that they were doing was this thing called a perpetual cauldron, and they had a book, and they were writing in the names of um, loved ones who were no longer with us, and and praying for them, and just sending good energies to the family and stuff like that. And so I was like, you know what? Since I'm watching their live feed, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some names in there. Even though my family members weren't Wiccan or whatever else you want to call it, just because of the whole lore of it being Halloween and the veil's supposed to be thin, and spirits are supposed to be able to communicate with you a little bit easier. I thought, what the hell is the harm? If these people are willing to add names of my loved ones to their prayer, to their practice, to their whatever. So I asked for my dad's name to be added because he's been on my mind and on my heart a lot lately. And I got his wedding ring now. My mom sent it to me, and so he's been on my mind quite a bit lately, and just needing my dad. I want one of those big fucking dad hugs, and I don't have that. So I thought that would be a really nice way to kind of honor him, and just put good juju out there for him. So, yeah. But I lit a couple of candles of my own, and just, they're daily devotional prayer candles, whatever you want to call them. If you're here in the United States and you've been to like a Dollar Tree or something, they're the big glass votive candles that you light, and they stay lit for like 3 or 4 days. So I lit one of those, and just kind of like, before lighting it though, I held it and I just sat with it for a moment, and I was thinking about like all of the growth and the change and everything that has happened over this last year, and some of the things that I would like to see happen in my life, in my day-to-day, for the following, like, upcoming year or whatever. And taking a moment to mourn the losses of those people who were in my life that are no longer in my life, be it by their own exiting of my life, or through their passing. And when you're no longer friends with somebody, you do go through a mourning process. And I am mourning those friendships that I no longer have. And for me, friendship is a very, very, um, it's a very binding thing for me. Like, if I call you my friend, that means that you're there, you're in my heart, you have a hold of me. Um, so, you know, 15, 16 years worth of friendship kind of like out the door. That's difficult for me because they've been such a big integral part of my life. Not having them anymore might as well be like they have passed, except for I still see them around in the community. I see their postings on Facebook. You know, I have the same friends, and there's a lot of crossover that's happening. So it's been difficult to say the least. But yeah, so I don't really know what all I'm going to be doing this weekend outside of working on the book, like I said, and getting that ready for publication. But I do think I am probably going to go out and do a little celebratory brunch or something. Maybe see if I could get a hold of one of my friends, or maybe even take my niece out for a little brunch. I think it would be fun to celebrate. I'd like to have a group of people to go out with, but um, that's probably not going to happen. So maybe one or two people just to kind of celebrate and whatever. There's this place downtown that serves up these gigantic cinnamon rolls, and they have the best brew coffee on, like, in my area, hands down. And so I think a cup of their coffee, a cinnamon roll, and just a yay is going to be really good. But anyways, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this off now. But yeah, welcome to November. And, thank you guys for watching. If you have stayed along, and I know there's some of you that are brand new to the channel and brand new to my content, brand new to me, or what have you. And I am really thankful that you have found me, that you have interacted with me. And I hope that you stay around for a while and continue to comment on the videos, comment on the podcast, use the community tab section, whatever you got to do. But I really do appreciate you, and I thank each and every one of you for being part of my life and being part of my online community. So yeah, until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.